Hello, I'm Robert Hiss, the County Administrator of Bedford County. For today's video, I want to take a different approach and provide much deserved appreciation for all those employees who've been hard at work over the past 6 weeks since the state of emergency declaration. Both private and public sector employees have put themselves potentially in harm's way in order to provide services to you. Numerous businesses and healthcare workers are contributing essential products and services and should be thanked and appreciated, as we literally cannot function in a healthy environment without their contributions. From the county government perspective, many of our departments have not seen any slowdown in their operations. Our employees have not only had to adjust to new methodologies of working, but in some cases have reacted to new federal and state programs. Our social services employees have been very active implementing portions of the CARES Act benefit expansions, while also coordinating with families and children in crisis due to lack of employment and other mental health pressures. Public safety personnel can always be counted on to show up, but that should not be taken for granted. From sheriff deputies, EMTs and paramedics, 911 dispatchers, and volunteer fire personnel, they are human, have families, and are not paid a lot of money, but they continue to shine and professionally respond in your time of need. This pandemic is also creating an economic crisis in many ways. Therefore, our economic development and tourism staff members have been actively distributing information about how to support small businesses, offering resources in reaction to the CARES Act, and doing their best to facilitate need requests from manufacturers and other employers. Interestingly, while virtually all metrics show the economy slowing down, we've seen an increase in building permits and zoning plans. Our community development and code enforcement staff have stayed very busy working through various plan reviews and required inspections. On a positive note, this signifies the underlying strength of our local economy before the coronavirus hit, which I firmly believe we can rekindle. Our solid waste employees have not skipped a beat, and in fact, have had to work much harder to keep up with the increasing supply of waste. Our convenience center workers and landfill personnel have been nothing short of stellar in their ability to handle the influx of solid waste being delivered. Our citizens very much enjoy our Parks and Rec programs, and we sincerely hope to offer those again at some point. The recreation staff has made some gut-wrenching decisions to be consistent with public health advice, while also offering park properties so citizens can get outside and find some enjoyment. Of course, our nursing home holds a special place in our service array. They take care of nearly 90 of our most vulnerable citizens. This facility has been under strict guidelines several weeks before the state of emergencies were even announced. Our nurses and support staff give their all to care for the residents while adjusting to the continual barrage of important life-saving guidance from public health and nursing home regulatory bodies. From our internal operations, such as custodians and maintenance staff, finance, payroll, information technology, and human resource functions, to our revenue functions, such as the treasurer and commissioner of revenue, to our court system, libraries, voter registration election office, water and wastewater employees, and all general office support staff, thank you so much for your flexibility, dedication, ability to respond, and energy to still deliver during this incredible time of uncertainty and change. I'm sorry if I left any important functions out of this discussion. It could certainly go on much longer, but please be assured I appreciate all who have dedicated their lives to serving our Bedford County citizens. During this local response to the COVID-19 pandemic, please appreciate that your specific role is a component of a larger puzzle that, when assembled, equals stability, a sense of community, and a positive glimpse towards the future. Thank you, and hope all will continue to stay safe as Bedford County progresses through this period in our history.